Donatello, born in 1386 in the city of Florence, Italy. He was an Italian artist and sculptor of the early Renaissance. He also became an innovative force in the field of monumental sculpture and in the treatment of reliefs, where he managed to represent a great depth within a minimum plane, denominating itself with the name of Stazziato, that is to say, flattened or flattened relief. And one of Donatello's earliest works was a sculpture representing David, made in marble around the year 1409, passed away on December 30 in 1466.
Italian painter Masaccio artist created interesting fears because of the surprising relationship between the shortness of his life. He died at the age of 27, and the importance as well as relative abundance of his creations and seconds because of his decisive contributions to the Renaissance, since he was the first to apply the rules of the scientific perspective. Massachusetts moved to Florence when he was still very young. In 1422, he was registered in the Painters Guild of the city. Nothing is known about what he did until the then and with whom he was formed. He was traditionally linked to Mussolini's workshop, but today it is believed that is was not where he was trained, but rather that he joined as collaboration already trained. His first documented were the Triptych of San Juvenal 1422 is a creation that fully surpasses the Gothic. In the later polyptych for the Carmen of Pisa, 1426, the composition based on few essential figures and the natural expression, unlike the pen in the characteristic style, which is fully displayed is his masterpiece. The sequence of frescoes of on the life of Saint Peter and the expulsion from paradise, which he painted for the Bracensis chapel of Santa Maria de Carmine in Florence in collaboration with Mussolini.
Louis Blanc. He was born in 1811 on October 29 in the city of Madrid, Spain, and died on December 6, 1882. He was a French socialist politician and historian and Freemason. He is considered one of the precursors of social democracy.
He was born in 1446 in Citadel, Umbria, one of the masters of the Quattrocent. He trained in Florence, in the workshop of the sculptor and painter Andrea del Verrocchio, where he once met Botticelli. His first works are little known, highlighting from this time a fresco dated 1478 representing Saint Sebastian, located in the courts of Castle Circuit. The fame of the painter reached such on the extreme that in 1481 he was commissioned to make a series of frescoes for the Sistine Chapel of the Vatican, among which a christening given the case to Saint Peter. In 1486 he settled in Florence, the city, where he lived until 1499. Although he frequently traveled to Perugia and to Rome. In 1493 he painted the Virgin with Saints and Angels. Louvre Museum, Paris, and in 1496 La Pietà Pitti Palace, Florence. Rappel's entry into his workshop are owned. 1496 have Perugia and in creating to work more intensely. Between 1499 and 15 he decorated the audience hall of the College of Saints in Perugia with how frescoes of allegorical sacred themes. Also worth noting is a altarpiece painted between 1512 and 1517 for the Church of San Agustin de Perugia. Other important works are the Cathedral of the Virgin, the Virgin between Saint Heron and Saint Francis, 1807 National Gallery, London, or the Fresco Theatre at the Shepherd Pierce, 1523 National Gallery. He is confident still with large figures inserting perfectly in the landscape, represent a preview of what will be painted later the 5th century.
René Descartes was born in 1596 in the Havre and Torrance, Loire, into a wealthy family of merchants and law, and studied in the Preston Royal College of the Fleurs ruled by the Jesuits. Descartes died in liberal arts classes, literature and language, history and rhetoric. Although about all the obtained education in scholars, theology, and philosophy, this clip that also include mathematics and Aristotelian coach physics. After graduating in law in 1616, and for the next the years one discarded voluntary enlist in various armies and devoted himself to traveling to Europe in Bulgaria in the exciting life of the time. One of the most important issues that have left the human being to question success is arbitrary is tag or existence where it comes from. The reason is nature others. Bien, 1775. Paris on 1793, Queen of France, daughter of the Emperor of Austria, Francisco and Maria Teresa de Marion in 1770, while in the of the France. Louis was also to the in 1774, while the name of Louis in 70. A frivolous and faker woman while expensive taster and shower be an engine like the song wine a reputation for being reactionary and wasteful. The extra and strong political influence on where was on the never love in the misery of the people and why the licension behavior constitute to the discredit of the monarchy in the years before the French Revolution.